Welcome, fellow vinyl aficionados. Time to start a riot. That's not true. This is the football team that my son coaches. He's the head coach of the Regina Riot football team. I digress. This is Racers Vinyl Fast 5, and this is episode number 36. Hello and welcome once again, everybody. Joe from Racer Records, and this is my Vinyl Fast 5. For those that have been before, thank you for coming back and playing along, as you always do. I appreciate it. For those that are new, here's how it works. I ask everybody to pick me two numbers. One is between 1 and 48, because there's 48 bins of records, so I need a number between 1 and 48. Then within those bins, there are 30 albums. I need a second one that is between 1 and 30 to pick an album. So I take the bin and the album, I get that one, then I find 4 other ones that all tie together, and it gives us Racers Vinyl Fast 5. All right? It could be something on the album cover, it could be on the back cover, it could be a name of the song on it, it could be the album title, it could be the artist, lots of different things. You'll get the concept. You'll figure it out. You're smart fellers and fellerettes. Is that right? Nah, that's not right. That's not right at all. Anyway, today's bin and album are 12 and 30, right? Yeah, 12 and 30. And it was suggested by Catherine S., longtime follower of Racers Vinyl Fast 5. Always plays along, and I always appreciate it, Catherine. Thank you so much. She's also been on my show, Hey, I Saw Those Guys, live Tuesday nights. And look, there it is. I didn't even plan that. That just worked out, that changed to that. What we do is every Tuesday night I get a couple of guests and we talk about concerts we've been to. So tune in, 9 p.m. Eastern, which will probably change in the near future when the time changes. But anyway, as of the taping of this, it's 9 p.m. Eastern. Okay? So without further ado, Bin 12, album number 30, suggested by Catherine S. And Catherine's channel will be linked where links to channels go, right? David Bowie and Scary Monsters and Super Creeps. There you go. Scary Monsters and Super Creeps. There's the front, there is the back of that. That is 12, pardon me. Bin 12. Album number 36. All right? Up next, I've mentioned them before as being one of my favorites, and they certainly are. Social Distortion and Mummy's Little Monster. There is the front, there is the back. One more time for the front, and one more time for the back, but I'll show them to you again. Did I mention I'm going to give you the answer, but unlike I used to give you the answer at the end. I do a spoiler alert, give you the answer at the end. The answer is now going to be in a short for me, video the following day. So you watch one day, and then you watch the following day, you get the answer. Or, if it's not the day it came out, you watch it a couple of days later, you can watch them both on the same day. However you want to do it. Album number 3. AC, Alice Cooper, and Flush the Fashion. Probably not one of his best, but I like it. It's definitely different, but I like it. And there's the front. I'm just looking. There's the front. And I had that sleeve in there. That's what I was trying to figure out. There is the back. Vincent, not looking very good. But clones, not stereotypical Alice Cooper, I don't think. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't think I'm wrong. But such a killer song. I love that song. Like I said, worth the album admission alone. So there is the front, once again, Flush the Fashion. There's the back of Alice Cooper. That wasn't really the back, because I put the sleeve back in, but it has nothing to do with the back this time. Rough Trade, a band out of Canada. Carol Pope and Rough Trade is how it was normally said, because Carol, lead singer. But there's the front, there is the back. This was a huge album in Canada. They had a huge hit off of this called High School Confidential. You probably know, regardless of where you are in the world, because I think it got some airplay everywhere. But there's the front, there is the back, and again, it is Avoid Freud. Avoid Freud? Sure. Rough Trade. Cool. Carol Pope and Rough Trade. And to finish off today's Vinyl Fast 5, a band that a buddy of mine, Phil, who I've done a video about before, who has unfortunately passed away, turned me on to, as to many other in the VC as well. Also mention this band quite a bit. But it is Budgie, and this happens to be Bandolier. Cool artwork, eh? There you go. There's a little bit of Budgie artwork for you on the cover. Always had good stuff. There's the front. There is the back. All right, so Budgie and Bandolier. There's the front, back. You just saw them. You don't need to see them again. There is the front and back of Rough Trade. Avoid the Freud. I'm probably saying that completely wrong. Anyway, there is... There's the front, and there is the inner sleeve. It's nothing to do with the back this time. There you go. I narrowed it down to not being one thing. I'll move that over. Such a killer band out of California. Mike Ness and crew. Social Distortion. That can be a little tongue twistery. And Mommy's Little Monsters. And the one that started us off, suggested by Catherine S. Catherine S. Links to her channel will be where links go. Bin 12, album number 30, was Scary Monsters and Super Creeps by David Bowie. All right, so there you go. There is today's Fast 5. In the comments, a couple of things to do. Your guess, what you think ties those 5 together, and then leave me your bin number and your album number. I will get to it in a future Fast 5. Thanks very much. Tune in tomorrow, or in a minute if you choose to, depending when you watch this, for the answer. All right, thanks everybody. Have a great day.